Okay, this will be interesting to see how many people come by. This is one of the rare times where I just started up. Oh, Fangirl's here. At least there's someone here. Hello. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I would do this tonight, but since there's no Clay tonight, right? Clay's not on tonight, right? I thought I would just do one round. And I got this particular course on Facebook. I went into the group that they talk about this particular game, and I typed fantasy course, meaning somebody's created it, doesn't exist in real life. So I thought I would do this once. A few people recommended it. So Canucks game tomorrow at 7 our time. It's going to be neat to see that. There's 4 people here. That's good. That's pretty good considering it was just spur of the moment and not announced. I know Shannon's got to work early tomorrow, so she probably won't be by. It was off today, but it always takes time to load on the PlayStation 4.
Hello there and welcome to PGA Tour 2K23. I'll go ahead and assume you are ready to go. Today we are going to start with the par 4 first hole.
This could make it onto the green because we're going downhill, right? Mark, so yeah, that's gonna be good because it is Calgary. That's right. Yeah, and it's the last home game of the season. It is, isn't it?
Good shot. Okay, second shot here on the first.
Yeah, that's going to be a good. I miss Markson, but Demko's better in the long run because we would have lost him in the.
Here's a putt for birdie.
In the thing, right? So hopefully they go out with a win.
Looking very nice.
There we go.
Yes, it drops. Fantastic putt. And you are 1 under after that one. And teeing it up on a par 4.
This is what I don't understand. They always you see the top screen just to the left of where my image is. We get to see the like the club I'm using, like, so I had to change it. I don't know why you wouldn't want to shoot it as far as possible. Somebody would have to explain that to me. That's a real golfer, like.
Going for this one and under regulation.
So we hit it too far. The Canucks are screwed next season against New Jersey. Luke Hughes is joining the Devils this weekend. Oh, wow. Be interesting how he's doing, how he'll do.
Hey, I'm liking that one. Nice chip. Setting up here with a 4-foot putt.
Because Quinn Hughes, we still have him under contract for a few more years, don't we? I think we do.
Alrighty, down to 2 under par after that.
So I'd hate to lose him.
Picking up, blowing left to right on this one.
So if you go over here, it's going to put it right in the center. Yeah, this is a pretty nice course considering somebody made it, like.
Yeah, drive's looking decent here.
He's still under contract, which is good. So Peterson, EP40, that's the one we got to worry about, right? Because he'll be entering his final year, right? So we gotta get him signed up.
This might end up in the rough.
No, he will bounce right on.
Or just ignore me and, yeah, end up on the green. Good stuff. This putt is for eagle.
I think I'm just going to hit it closer. It will get there. You sometimes just got to lay up.
Okay, lining up an 8-foot putt.
Yeah, but the Canucks have the money to sign Peterson unless they get... Yeah, they might. I think they have it. They just got to be careful, like... It's Oliver Ekman-Larsson. That's the one that's a lot of money, right, for now.
Looking good. Oh. All right, let's tap her on in and continue on our way. Okay, you'll stay right there at 2 under after that hole. We're teeing up on the 4th hole now.
I think we're good if we go here. The wind will blow it to the left. Oh no, it's going to go right in the water. I didn't hit it hard enough. Oh no.
That ball was bad for you anyway. That was
a bad ball. Bad ball. So there's a stroke penalty for that.
Shot.
So it's automatically the 3rd shot.
This might find some trouble.
No, that's perfectly good. Have you watched the movie?
I approve.
Incognito? No, I haven't watched that yet. What's that one about?
And, salvage a bogey on this one.
Yeah, this will be a double bogey because we're so far back, so we're just going to lay it up there. Yeah, that's good.
Setting up a 5-foot putt here. This putt's good so far. Okay, good stuff.
Oh, that would be neat to see. So did you see that on
and that will put you up
what's it called, Netflix or Amazon Prime?
And let's see what we can do here on the 5th hole.
That'd be neat. I should check that out. Oh, Disney Plus has it. Yeah, I sort of have a membership for that. It's not an official one. One of the guys that used to work at the company I work for, he let us all have his password. So he said if he's not watching anything, we're welcome to use it.
That was good stuff. Here's our 2nd shot on this 5th hole.
So this is one of these ones again where I'm better off to do the 3-wood and get that much closer.
And this is a tough call. Not sure where this will go.
It's going to go good. Sometimes these announcers, they're not.
This is what our 3rd shot's looking like.
Yeah, we're right there. It's kind of neat how there's 4 other people in the chat, but they haven't said anything yet. Like, some people just like to watch, I guess. I do that with some of these streamers sometimes.
Nice chip. Fantastic. Good job. 1 under after that one.
This is a better course than the last one we played last night. It was kind of a weird one with oh, see, they did it again. See, you can actually get on the green. Oh, we haven't seen this name before. Oh, thanks for coming in. Please subscribe if you haven't yet. Yeah, I do this maybe 3 times a week, maybe, and a lot of us are Vancouver Canuck hockey fans too. They come from other channels, but anyone's welcome to join, of course. We got a message here from.
On the 6th.
Oh no, it's just that on Facebook somehow I got in a Chilliwack's Chief hockey group somehow, and they send me messages all the time, which is all right.
Setting up here now.
It's always neat seeing new people in the chat area we haven't seen before.
Got this left to save your par.
Save the par.
Looking pretty good.
Of course, this is the PS4. On the PS5, right, they have this one. Plus, EA Sports has come up with another golf game. But I've seen it on YouTube.
And after that one,
I can't get it anyway because I can't play it yet. But if I was to get a PS5, I'd have to replace the screen or the TV I'm on, because this is only at 1080p. And to get the full benefit, you'd have to have the better monitor. Well, you wouldn't have to, but it's probably about $600 to get the PlayStation. Yeah, the Masters. Now, I saw a highlight on YouTube that on one of the holes a tree fell.
Drop this in the hole?
Like right when they were playing, so I don't think anybody got injured, but that's pretty scary to have that happen. See, we're long. Oh, it's going to go in. Oh, look at that.
Okay.
Classic for par.
And let's check in on the scorecard, shall we? Okay, after that one, you'll stick right there at 1 under.
King
Here we go. Let's see what
Charlie says, I have an idea on Pluto TV. They stream Love Boat. How about playing the Love Boat and you can talk about the Canucks, called Love Boat and Canucks with Coach Rob? I don't know if I can rebroadcast a stream, though. Like, that's the thing. Like, if they're already showing it, I can't show anything that's already streamed. Because that's where the copyright laws get you. I can stream the game because I can stream this because it's built within the game, and they want you to stream it because it advertises the game.
Okay, there we go. Okay.
I've heard people though that do the Grand Theft Auto one, that it you got to watch the music in the background, like. But that's kind of violent. I don't like the violent games, like with the shooting and all that. And
This one's your third.
I hope they're going to get back on track. I hope they can find a finish up. Yeah, well they got to play. It's only day one, right? So did they say they're going to not play for a few rounds, or did they delay it, or? Because they should be able to get the tree off the course that fell. As long as it didn't go on the green. I don't think it did on the green. How about do reaction videos? People do these all the time. Reaction video on what? Like the game? Like talk about the game more at the end of the game? I could do that. That was fun, the one we did last week with Shannon.
Well, it's heading towards the hole. That's in there. It's your fourth birdie of the day.
And the one that really surprised me that got a lot of views was the one on the Charlie Park, where the Montreal Expos used to play. We got to get a hole-in-one one of these days. We did last night but that was the mini golf, so that didn't count. No. It's going to go off, but that's okay. We can chip in. Whatever you want to react to highlights of sports, like Clay and Parker do from time to time. What I might do is we have the Harbor Cats baseball in town. I might do that, or I could just do some on the on more in the Canucks in the playoffs if there's news like.
Ooh, nicely done on the chip shot. This one's just a 4-foot putt.
Is that the original Love Boat with Gavin McLeod?
Good job.
Or not Gavin McLeod, but the guy that's the Captain Gavin. And we had Gopher and we had Julie. Julie was the lady that would check you in, right?
We've got a par 3 here.
Or the steward, the head steward. And who was the doctor? Remember the doctor guy? What was his name? I know Isaac was the bartender. Did you ever watch that show, Fangirl, The Love Boat, from the early 70s on Pacific Princess? It was the late 70s, early 80s.
Yep, that's going to do just nicely. This is a very, very long putt, but I have confidence in you.
I haven't watched it. So this is another one of these long putts. This is a 10th hole. That's one of my longest putts ever.
In the hole. Oh man, did everything right on that one. I don't know how you did it. That was magical. All right, let's have another look at that.
Yeah, we got to see this one. I like the yellow ball. It shows up better on the replay, so I can.
So that makes you.
Because we don't do replays all the time. We just.
Here we go. Par 5 ahead of you. Let's see what happens.
See, they give me the driver now, which is good.
And setting up around
I think they
215
go.
yards out.
Oh, I missed this one. Yes, the original. I think they are good if they start tomorrow early, like about 8 a.m. in the morning. They end up getting, hopefully make the cut and they going back. Yeah, hopefully the weather's good too, because sometimes they'll shorten it, won't they? Or so this is the Masters. This is the one when the winner gets the green jacket, right? I think so.
And this is your third shot.
Not too hard. Oh, it's gonna roll back. Oh, good, good, good. Go, go, go.
All right, here's a 5-foot putt. That is.
I'm just going to share this to
work. Bringing things down to 4 under after that one.
Just going to share this to a couple people.
Headwind to deal with on this hole. You haven't seen the Tyler guy here for a bit, have we? We'll send it to Caro too. We won't do too many. Here we go. Here we're gonna get in. And please, sir, may have a bounce to the right.
Yeah, some of these fantasy courses, like this is like almost like a real course, but it's made up. Some of the fantasy courses, you're like in a baseball stadium, you're in the city, like, and honestly, I'm glad Demko's going to be a dad. It must be exciting, yeah. Yeah, I never had any kids, so I don't know what that feeling is like. But it must be exciting, like my older brothers and sisters, they've all had like kids, like.
Here we go, par putt.
Oh.
Let's do it.
It's just an email from Shannon with her schedule for par.
Okay, let's move on.
Even those close ones, sometimes you got to be careful. You can miss them sometimes.
Par 5 for this hole.
Back in the late 2000s when I used to play, I think I told you the story with my friend Bill and Sue McGinnis from work. We would actually keep track on an actual clipboard and notebook, or like 3-ring binder, our scores from the different courses we played. We got some reading to do. Are you cracked on Sunday? If it finishes Monday, they get a green jacket. Yeah. We have enough admins for now, but thanks for offering. Like
for our third shot. Good luck here. 8 feet to the cup.
It's only 8 feet, but it does curve to the left. It's pretty good. Out of all the streams we've done, we haven't had any trouble. with anybody, which is great. I'm scared of the off season for Vancouver. See how they will get cap space. Yeah, that's scary. Like it's like with these, like with Benning signing these guys, and yeah, you can only buy so many players out. Like you can't walk away from the contract. Like
right now, you are at 4 under par for the day.
Because the players union would never go for that. The only way they could get it if you voted that you could walk away from a contract, but you still owe the player the money, but it doesn't go against your cap. Like maybe they could have that so one every 2 seasons or one a year that you could like walk away from a contract. That player would become a free agent, but you still owe the player the money, and it doesn't go against your cap. I don't know how that would work though.
Yeah, we'll take that. It's about 195 yards.
Because the players and you agree to the contract, right? So they should get paid, of course, but. Like, I'm not really sure how the injury reserve list works. I sort of know what it is. Like, the player has to be injured.
Here we go.
But once they're on that, when they come back, like, is it just the team doctor says they're ready or they're not ready, or because we can't force the player to play, right? It's going to be long putt night. Benning definitely messed for trading. Yeah, for OEL. See, I don't know why he did that. Like, he's older too. Like he's an older player. I could understand if it was a young guy that's like 21 or 22, but we should have had that one.
And just drop this on in.
Yeah, I think maybe Hughes might.
And clocking in at 4 under par at the moment.
Maybe a rebuild is best, like tear it all down, like. But then we're waiting again because we've gone through this before. Like I said, I'm 53 years old now, right? And I've seen this year after year. Like I really started following the Canucks probably around 1980-ish. So I remember when they went to the finals in '82, and they said that they'll be back next year. And of course, well, there was no next year. But people say, like, we're bad, but we're not. Historically, we're not as bad as some teams. Like, we've been to the finals 3 times. Like, 82, 94, 2011. The Leafs haven't been there.
I'm just proud of you.
Since 67.
This for Eagle.
And some teams never have been there. But it's hard to grasp sometimes, or hard to take that, like teams like Vegas come in and they went to the finals in their first year, and it looks like, well, we know Seattle will be in the playoffs, but will they make the final? They won't. I don't know how far they're gonna go. No way. That's not gonna go in. Oh no.
This one for the birdie. You're cooking out there. 7th birdie so far. And 5 under for your score at the moment.
Yeah, depending
and this is a
what
short
you can do, like
teeing off on now, might be able to make a move.
Like I don't think they'll move up in the draft. Like it all depends. Because like we figure we're going to be drafting about 8th overall now. Is that right? So we're going to try to get it right on the green here. See, they wanted me to lay up. Like, that's perfect. Look at this. I'm going to do this. But they'll have the list of the players they want. And when it gets to the no. When it gets to the 8th overall pick, if that's what they have, and their guy isn't there, they could trade down to a team and grab a guy at like 14th or 15th if they get another player too. It all depends.
Shot here on the 16th.
So that was, oh wow, that was a par 4 there, not a par 3. Now one trade.
And this one's just about 6.
So we still haven't figured out 100% who the backup goalie is yet, have we? For next year, do we give Martin another chance, or do you go out and get a free agent that's in his
looking good
30s just for
give me a break
stability, like? But we tried that with your Halak, right, and guys like that.
And you'll stay right there at 5 under after that one.
16.
This holds a short par 4, might be able to get aggressive.
But I'm sure glad Demko's playing good. Like that was a bit of a scare. Andrew says as long as the trade doesn't include the Islanders, the Canucks have a chance at trades Lewis. Picky trades get leaked out, yeah. Was that at the draft last year or the trade deadline where there's supposed to be a trade and it never happened?
All right, this one's about 9 feet from the cup. This one's tracking. And we're marking down a birdie on that one. Nice. And best of luck as you bring this one on home here on the 18th hole.
Right, when they got Matt Sundin, that's right, he was fairly old. That's an excellent point on that one, like. Yeah, when they got Matt Sundin, he was like 38, wasn't he? Or and I remember when we first got Messi, we were all excited when we got him. I remember at work, Jones came in the back and said, "We got him, we got him,"
Second shot here
because the experts didn't think he'd go to Vancouver, and he did. But unfortunately, it just didn't work out. Like with the captain thing, like if he hadn't taken the captain from Linden, and he hadn't demanded to wear number 11, which was out of circulation. It's not a retired number in Vancouver, but it's out of circulation.
For the birdie. And with that putt, your round is over. All right,
so since it's relatively early, like we're going to play another round somewhere.
Huh. Big gulps, eh?
These are 7 people here.
See you later.
That's right. That's pretty close, yeah. Yeah, Hughes was around 7th overall, and Petey was like 5th, wasn't he? But then the year we got Olio Levy, wasn't the next guy Kachuk or something? Or just Incredibles made it safely. So we just finished this course at this course, but we're going to do another. Well, we got to go to the thing here. So we won't get booted out because we're not switching the game, we're just switching courses. do? This Paynes Valley is good, or should we do the? Which one do you guys want? Do you guys want the Blue Ridge Trail or Paynes Valley? Should we do a snow one, or should we stay away from snow, or what do you think? I believe it was Kachuk. We could have snow. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. I think this is snow. It's just gonna be fun. Well, based on the thumbnail, it looked like snow, but that's not the course here. This is just the loading screen. Canucks fan, he was going to be higher up, but he wanted his. Oh, you just watched the Mario. How was that? It's kind of odd that Canucks fan 2024 didn't show up in on the screen here, but it's on the within the game one. That's weird. It's taking forever to load. This is going to be good. Fantastic. It's at least 80 for a Super Bowl tomorrow.
Hello there, my name's John McCarthy. It is
tickets for $45 each. That's pretty good.
Welcome you to PGA Tour 2K23. Can't wait to see.
It's going to be fun. Look at this. This is neat.
Par 4, first hole as we start our day today. Let's get going.
You have fun at the game. It was a great atmosphere of the game I was at last year.
Unlucky. And just in the light rough at the moment.
It should be a fun. So, Justin, do you know where most of the games sold out this year at the arena in Vancouver? Like they were pretty full, weren't they?
That'll do. And
because every game I watched on TV seemed pretty full. Like I didn't see a lot of empty seats. This is going to be good.
Already under par as you completed that first hole. That's what I like to see. Let's keep this going.
Are you turkey for dinner? Oh, I'm not sure. Me and Shannon will probably. That's a good idea, you know. I could take down some frozen turkey dinners for Sunday at Shannon's. That's a good idea. So that's why some of the stores had turkeys. It didn't dawn on me that people do turkey.
Got about 220 yards to go.
So I'm not sure what my work's doing if you have any turkey orders.
This one's looking pretty good.
That's right. Turkey. I think we did that at Christmas, but we could do that again. That's a good idea.
Ooh, look at you. Putting for eagle here. Here's a putt for eagle.
Roast and mashed potatoes. I used to have that quite often at home when I was a kid growing up. And on weekends like this, we would have my dad's aunts and uncles over. So great memories of being a kid. Even though you appreciate stuff like that as a kid when they come over and all that, but as the years go by, you appreciate it even more when they're not around.
Oh my, flew right by the hole. Oh my, we're not even on the green anymore.
Oh no? Okay, that's all right. We'll just get her back on the green.
Oh, nice little chip there. Okay, 1 under par on your round. And teeing her up here on the 3rd.
This is good. By the time this is done, and I basically goes on the archive part on YouTube, right? By the time I put the proper title in and all that, it'll be like 1 o'clock before I get to bed.
Well, better luck
which
next
is okay.
time.
And I'm up at about 6:30 or between 6:30 and 7.
Green side bunker. Oh, nice work. Almost drained it from the sand. All right, you're gonna stick right there at 1 under after that one.
I don't know that my grandma died in 2020. She used to give me a ornament. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, sadly, my my grandparents say they passed away in the early 80s when I was like 10 and 12 years old, or around that area. On my mom's side and my dad's side, sadly, my dad's dad, he passed away when he was like 45, and he had an operation and something went wrong, like, so that's kind of sad. But good memories of my aunts and uncles coming over on my dad's side.
That was well played. Okay, about 175 yards to go here.
Yeah, the years go by so fast, like, too.
That's cooking on this approach.
Like, usually I go see my sister on the mainland at Christmas, but the past couple years I didn't. I always say, I'll go next year, I'll go next year. Yeah, driving games, Gran Turismo. I got the Gran Turismo 7 on this, and back in the day, on the PlayStation 3, I used to play the Gran Turismo 5, I guess it was. And I'd be on, like, I'd start around like 8 or 9, like around 9 or 10 at night, and sometimes I'd be to 2 or 3 in the morning, like playing, and there'd be like 18 of us or 16 of us in the room together playing. And in those days, you could talk to, like, in real voice, like you had the headphones on, which are, you'd have like a headset like this on, and you could talk to the other drivers and stuff, like. I could try that one night and stream that, but the problem is I wouldn't be able to read the chat as easily as I do now, like. Unless it was on the Daytona course, I could still read over it
110 yards from the
and
pin.
check it out.
Good job. We're on the green. This one's about 15 feet.
Or I used to do the NASCAR one in career mode. My Nintendo Switch saved me from boredom during the beginning of the pandemic, the lockdown. Yeah, that was quite something, like, when that happened.
Ouch, right by the hole.
Yeah, the first couple weeks I sorted out all my old pictures back from the day, back from the 90s, just put them in some sort of an order. Basically, were prints in those days. Then, yeah, it was really crazy. When you went to Walmart, you'd have to line to get up, and there was no.
Putt appears to be online.
The restaurants were just takeout. That was scary.
And this one's for bogey. You are currently sitting right at even par.
But after a few months, I was able to go back to work because, like, we were allowed to do like small events or small like pickups for like 4 people and stuff, like, and we were able to get the kitchen really like clean and stuff, so we did that.
We've got about 110 yards to go here.
Well, with her workers coming in and out, no, her workers would come in and out. They would just wear masks and stuff, like, and all that. Like, it was pretty scary because one time early on the pandemic, like, she had trouble breathing with the asthma, so we called the ambulance. And when they came in, they were all masked up, and they had like the mask on plus a shield over top, and I think they even had like a suit over their clothes, like.
Look at you,
like a gown type thing.
Nice and close. Not much.
And when you went to the hospital, you weren't allowed to go in to visit.
Okay, that'll bring it down to 1 under.
Right. But like even now, when you go in our main hospitals here, you gotta stop at the front door and they ask why you're there, who you're visiting, and you gotta wear a mask.
Now on the 7th.
And they ask if you've had your COVID shots, like. And a couple of times they actually checked to see if I had my vaccination thing. So I'm just gonna leave that on the phone forever. But yeah, well,
left here.
Maybe not forever, but for several years I'll leave that. Like when we went to the hockey games here when they opened up again, of course, you know, they checked us all. So I made a lanyard up with the COVID thing on it, like.
And for the par.
Oh no, that's so sad, Fangirl. I'm sorry to hear that. Yes, sadly, my father passed away in September of 2019, so just before all this happened. Like, oh, that's so sad, Fangirl.
Okay, we're moving on. Let's get this next hole. You'll stay at -1 after that hole.
And things are better.
The 8th hole laid out right in front of us here. Let's see what we can do.
I hope we never have to go through anything like this again in our lives. Like, see, 3, but they're gonna. I'm gonna put it down further. See there's no reason why. What's that down there? Is that people? Oh, that's people. Well, we'll see when we get down there. I thought it was reindeer, but it's. Oh, see, the green's over to the right, so maybe I should have.
Well, that won't do.
Stayed back. No, but we're gonna go right onto there.
Cut on this one.
That's good. I hope not to. I mean, we have. Yeah, the replays of the games, that was hard. Like. At least if there's a lockout, like there's player strike, we can watch other leagues.
Nothing wrong with that. Safely on the green. Careful with this one. This is from way out.
See, I feel sorry for the junior players that were playing that were, say, like 16, 17 at the time. They basically missed 2 years of their career, right? And some of those kids, that they might have said, well, I'm going to start my schooling, I'm going to end my career early. Like, we'll never know, really. Like,
just a little too much pace on that one.
Because you think of all the players that get drafted every year, there's only, what, 31 players, or well, there's 32 teams and 7 rounds. There's so many players that don't get drafted. Like,
all right, after that one, it's going to push you up to even par.
There are still random idiots somewhere.
Let's see what we can do on the 9th.
Right, yeah. Like, I think I've had 5 vaccines now, or 4. I got it all written down somewhere, like
that was
where I got to print out. It's the good thing now about this year, like everything medically is online under health records. Like some people say that's bad, but as long as it's in the right hands, like. So if I'm here, I'm in Williams Lake, wherever I am, like Midway, BC, they can bring up my health records.
Here on the green side rough.
The Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau, everybody. Now, I grew up in an era when Pierre Trudeau was the Prime Minister. Like the dad, like Pierre Elliott Trudeau. So I don't think he's around anymore. Is he? Is Justin Trudeau's father still around? I don't think so.
This one's your 4th.
Because we never hear about him in the media.
Okay, we could save par here with this putt.
There was Brian Runrudy too. I forgot about him. Then there was a woman prime minister just briefly, because one of the prime ministers resigned.
This putt's going.
And she was the interim one till we had the election too. So that was an interesting time period.
Feet to go.
But for every prime minister we've had, like people either love him or they hate him. Like.
And a bit of bad luck here.
Like same with the presidents of the states and all that.
And after that one, you are sitting at 1 over par. Teeing off on a short par 5 on this one.
We had protesters at our hospital before the vaccine mandate came out. It wasn't fun. Yeah, I think we had them.
Second shot here on the 10th.
Here too. I know they always like to go down to power buildings here. Or where I live, there's they call it the Johnson Street Bridge, right? Because it goes from Esquimalt to the city. They'll actually go on that bridge, and they'll block the bridge, and you got to go all the way around, and that really like affects things.
And here we are. Just
I always say they should make it illegal to protest in any public roadway, right? Because that's a direct route into town. Like if they want to protest, go to the power buildings, that's fine, or City Hall, but don't try to block the streets.
6-foot putt.
The Johnson Street Bridge is kind of unique because it goes up in the air to let the boats up the Gorge Waterway. So I always say if there's protesters there, they should just bring out the fire department and say we're cleaning the bridge today with our hoses.
Went right by. And this is your look at par. 1 over for the day.
This is a nice course. I never understand the hate for Trudeau because people voted for him, and if they don't like him, why do they vote for him? That's true. Or in some cases, they didn't vote for anybody, and they complain. But no, people are going to complain about anything. Like if you came out and did a public statement, the sky is blue, right? There's going to be some people saying it's not blue. They're going to say it's pink or something, like, you know what I mean? Or the grass is green. Like those people will complain about anything.
Deep in the spinach.
Like sometimes I say that when these people protest about not wanting the vaccine or whatever, I always sometimes will put a post on Facebook. They should protest something worth protesting, like who are the Canucks playing on the power play, something important. It's because he only helps other countries, but not us. Yeah, you gotta help. You gotta help your family first. Like you gotta help your country first. Like we have like a lot of homeless here, but they could help them up. Like if we got so much land in Canada, we could make some sort of nice
This one's for par.
Like places like we could have, or just designate a spot that's sort of regulated and patrolled. Like where if they want to live in tents, that's fine until they get better off. But we should have like a section. Okay, this land, like have sites for them and help these people out, because some of these homeless people, they're not bad people. Like they're just unfortunate that they don't have a job or they can't afford to live on the welfare. I went to the hospital for non-COVID reasons 3 times. Oh no, too much each times. That's not good. And during that time period, it was
about 165
like so much harder. Like.
Nice stroke. We're on the green. And this one's from 28 feet.
And how was the government supposed to react to the protests in Ottawa? Yeah, everyone was at risk. Yeah, when they stopped the travel, that affected a lot of people. Like, if some people I knew were already on vacation, and they had to scramble back. So I think they let those people back. Like, if you just got some, that would be real scary. Like,
good luck here. This is for par.
you already got 6 more holes, which is good. And there was a bunch of nurses who refused the vaccine because they could lose their jobs. Yeah, I think some did lose their jobs, right?
All right, in the hole for the bogey. And 2 strokes above par currently. And teeing this one up on hole number 13.
So if I go way over here, because the wind's going to blow it, right? You just didn't trust the vaccine, yeah.
Yeah, I think this is going to be okay.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
Nice. That was the club. All right, if you can sink this, snatch a birdie and be on our way.
Okay. The thing with the truckers convoy was crazy because you had to be vaccinated across the border anyways. They thought they were, no one was exempt from it, were they?
Oh my goodness.
That's why they refused. They felt controlled by every job as a requirement no matter what. Yeah, every job has a requirement. Like.
Okay, I found this on the web for crime in a matter what requirement.
Hey, what happened there? My Siri went off. Remember Clay the other night? His Siri went off too. That's weird how that happens sometimes. So I didn't say the wake up thing, like. Right there, we just gotta. See, it does curve to the right. So we go to the left, and it will go.
Oh, that was
a bit off in that one. That's okay.
Here we go, bogey putt.
Yeah, exempt means not having to take it.
Unfortunately,
I don't think there was anyone that was like that, right? Everyone had to take it.
Bad luck to the curb, starting with the next tee shot. Getting a look at the 14th hole now.
Gee, when the first shots came out, I was at the university here, and it was so like regulated to get in, and it was all like tight security and all that, and you had to line up so no cameras, no pictures, like, and
it was a good one.
The second, like this, the ones after that, like especially the more recent ones, you just walk into the drugstore and get it, or it was more like a walkthrough thing. Oh my God, how is it a requirement to have it to cross? Yeah, you couldn't go across the border, right? Well, you couldn't go anyway. Like
this putt to take you down to 2 over par.
It was just essential services, I think. Like I remember when I went over for that game that got canceled, visiting my sister. Like when I came back, well, no, it had nothing to do with the COVID though. No, that's something else. It was the flood.
12 feet.
It was the flooding. The one road I was going, they were only letting like essential services through, or like trucks and stuff. So there was checkpoints and stuff, but I got way through the checkpoint.
Could be a good one. There it is. And you're 3 over on your round. And teeing it up now in a par 5.
There was also a pirate of Team Canada, I think you're trying to say, right? And of course, a 2-week quarantine. Well, yeah, even when you came back to Canada, you were. We're just going to put it down. I guess I should have used the driver to get it further, but it recommended that. Yeah, it's still way down there.
Nothing wrong with that. Here's our second shot on the 15th hole.
Look how huge that green is. That's pretty. So we want to go over here now because of the wind, and we'll blow it onto the green.
And please, ball, would you consider kicking right?
Yeah. He's going to roll down. Oh, no way. No. Oh, you're not going in. You did it. Oh, look at that.
Missed the albatross.
Oh, that would have been an albatross. I don't think I've ever had that. That means it's 3 under par. For eagle, that would have been, oh my God.
Oh, there it is. That's your eagle. And you're sitting at 1 over for the round. Let's see what happens here on the 16th.
16th, that was the good. So we're going to use the driver this time. We're going to put it over here because we're going up over there, right? Yeah, this was a good course. Thanks for picking this one, you guys. This was...
Okay, this is about 125 yards away.
Big Brother Canada had to end their season early because COVID. I saw clips on YouTube. It was sad because they had no access to social media on this show. A strict rule on that show. That would be hard to So did they have no winner that year, Fangirl, or what did they do?
Oh yeah, this one's heading for the green. Seems like they're doing pretty good in the approach shot department. And here's an 8-footer for us.
We gotta try to get this no winner. It'd be nice to get this birdie, then we're back at par, aren't we?
No, it's going right by the hole, isn't it?
Oh no, it's gonna go way off. Oh, now we're...
And this next putt for par.
We gotta get... It'd be nice to get this because we don't want to go too over.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
That's all right. We got this one,
This
though.
will be a bogey on the scorecard. And after that, you're sitting at
That's
2
okay.
over
We're
par.
still only 2+. That's not too bad.
Here we go on the 17th hole.
Oh, 17.
Nicely played. 10-footer from here.
Oh, this is good here. We gotta...
Well, it's heading towards the hole. Great
There we
work
go.
grabbing the birdie
So now we're
on
one
this
above
hole after
par.
bogeying the last. That's some serious resilience. Okay, sitting at 1 over par. Teeing up now on the final hole of this course.
Yeah, we want to do the driver. We want to get down there. The final hole of the night. So I got to work tomorrow on.
Good stuff.
This next one is key here. So we're gonna... That's too hard. I'm just gonna go past the pin.
That's safe.
No,
14
what
feet
is
to
that,
cut from here.
fangirl? I-tish kids. Kids. Oh, this is for birdie, everybody. Oh no, that wasn't Fangirl. That was somebody else. John Wilkes Booth. Are you related to David Booth? And Fangirl says, I remember the whole hoarding toilet paper. Oh yeah.
A bit too much power into that putt.
That's right, the
All
toilet
you gotta do
paper,
is
yeah.
Put that in the hole for par.
That's weird. People would just hoard that.
That's good so far. And you finish your round with a par. That's a-okay, my friend.
No, I don't even know who that is. I thought you might have been related to the great David Booth. One of the greatest Canucks of all time.
All right, we are out of here, and it's one.
Anyway, I'm going to end it now because I can see what's going to happen.
And with
I
that,
could do
I will
this
let
to
you go. Thank you very much for
2 or 3 in the
having
morning
all
with
my
different people
good
coming in and out.
fun.
Which we will do that another night, but not tonight. So we got to go to advance. So let's go to the main schedule, and it's going to be Goldie School, yeah, they're a Canadian team. I'd support them in the playoffs. Even though we're pretty much a diehard Vancouver fan, but if they won, I wouldn't be upset or anything like that. They got some great players, and anyway, that's it tonight. I really appreciate you guys coming by. If you haven't joined the channel yet, please join and like and subscribe. And we'll see you tomorrow night. Enjoy the Canucks game, or if the Leafs are playing, I'm not sure if they are. Enjoy that game too. Thanks a lot, everybody. Bye for now. It's Coach Rob signing out from Coach Rob headquarters.